Alrighty, we're going to be reacting to easy legend decks for Wild in June 2021. I know it's August.
If you want to reach Legend in Wild or whatever rank you would like to be, those are the decks that you should play to get there easily. Every single deck code for all the decks mentioned are in the description down below and in the pinned comment, as well as a timestamp so you can skip around. Basically, take the deck code, try to, play the deck, know how to play it, and then win some games, get to Legend. That kind of means you can skip the video, but hear me out, if you want to also hear some words from this person about each deck in here, like one per class, maybe stick around. Maybe, perhaps, well, I would just say, here we go, starting with Demon Hunter. There are exactly two different decks you can play when it comes to Demon Hunter and Wild, and that is Odd Demon Hunter, where you hero power for 1 mana, which deals 2 damage, and you play a bunch of small stuff and then you hit face. Or option number 2, you try to make like Death Rattle Demon Hunter work, which doesn't quite work. You can play Il'gynoth OTK. What I try to say is the only deck that kind of stood the test of time for the past year that still works is Odd Demon Hunter. All you really gotta do in here is every single card that is green and in your hand, play it, and then you aim face. Sounds boring and too easy? Well, that's Wild at the moment. There isn't really much thinking involved into getting higher ranks. But hey, at least it works. Then for Druid, the go-to deck, the go-to budget deck at least, was Token Druid, because all you do is you play 2 epics and like 1 legendary, and that was it. However, if you want to play a more defensive take, which is a little bit better against like Flamewaker Mage, and any deck that actually plays minions, you would play Malygos Druid. As the title kind of, gives it away, you play Malygos and Druid. This deck, pretty simple. So you draw your minions, right? And then because of Celestial Alignment, a really funny card, you don't even need to play Avian anymore. You just play Celestial, then you play any of the big minions, and then you win. Yeah. It's hard to really explain any strategy behind this, but it's like, play Oaken Summons, get Vargot and the 5/10 Taunt to not die, get more armor, play Celestial, draw your entire deck and win. Easy. And that's what you can do. Then for Hunter right now, there are a couple decks you could play, but they are all kind of doing the same thing, and that is deal 30 damage face and end up winning. I see that Dexter, I think, recently streamed Wild and also made a video about that, and he played like Quest Hunter, which I don't think that works in higher ranks. So here's a deck that actually works and is somewhat cheap. You only play 3 legendaries, one being Gen, which I think you probably have, and then you have Runeling's Rifle as well as Dragonbane. You play Even Hunter. What do? You hero power. And then sometimes when you play minions, they have a benefit when you hero power. Either you draw a card, deal extra damage, maybe you just reduce the cost of your Frenzied Quelwing. Could be. All I can say is, this deck is better than expected, because all you gotta do is like, deal damage. And you can do that. Then for Mage, give it up for Secret Mage. Yay, Secret Mage. Here's one problem when it comes to this deck. I don't like it. But it's not about what I like, it's about what you should play to Legend. This is like one of the cheapest decks still, and also one of the best decks. It's just that every single time you play Secret, what could it be? Like imagine you play against a Secret Mage. How do you play around secrets? You kind of can't, because you would need to test for a new secret every single turn, and usually 2 of them. Is there something happening after you cast a spell? Is there counter spell? You play minion and it blows up, you need to hit face or they draw 3 cards using Rigged Fair Game? I don't know. Could also be Ice Block the entire time. So yeah. If you want to make people frustrated and, win, play Secret Mage. If you like humanity and animals and Megan Fox, then don't. For Paladin, you can kind of play any Paladin deck because they're all alright. You can play even Odd Paladin if you want to. See what I did there? Even Odd. Haha, funny. So, hand buff Paladin it is. It's kind of like the same list as before. There's just a small difference. You have like a Venomous Scorpion in here. If you want to rush that into a minion, it dies. And you get a spell. But here's how the deck really works. You draw your minions, then you don't play the minions, because you buff your hand first, and then you play the minions. You have Samuro to clear the entire board. If you ever face too many Shamans or like Token Druids, or anything that is board focused, really just play Samuro, clear everything and win the game. It's kind of fun. Honestly, kind of fun. The last time I got to Legend, I played this deck in a different variation, but I kind of played hand buff Paladin, so I would recommend playing this. Next is everybody's favorite class, Priest. Everybody likes Priest. You can play Big Priest and be really annoying, or you play Reno Priest, where it's so optimized that you just draw your Raza into Anduin combo, and then you ping face over and over, and then you win. Is that awesome? I don't know. You have to tell me. You play a couple legendaries in here, as well as Mindrender and Lucia, which is really annoying, but is also really good. Imagine your opponent plays a combo, has Flamebreakers, has Mozaki, anything to win the game. Well, they don't, because you just take their cards and win. If you like to bully people, maybe you were a bully in high school, could be, then well, this is the deck for you. play it and make people unhappy. Rogue at the moment has technically multiple decks, but in reality exactly two. Either Kingspin Rogue, where you play a single weapon and make it gigantic, or the Outrogue list on screen, where you hero power and make the weapon big, and then you hit face. The upside about playing Outrogue over Kingspin Rogue is you always have a weapon. Like, you don't need to top deck a card that draws the weapon or the weapon itself, you just win, because you deal damage. If you ever played the game in like 2018, when this was really popular, it's kind of the same playstyle, like nothing really changed. Besides the fact that you don't play lackeys anymore. Just hit face, like with all other decks so far, and you should be good. Now next is Shaman, but which deck do you think do I show for Shaman? Is it Murlocs? Is it Even? Is it Evolve? Is it Big? No. It's Reno Shaman, which actually got to rank 1 legend. Like, surprisingly, I would have not expected this to get rank 1, but whatever. It has Galakrond, it has Shudderwock, it has a bunch of legendaries, and it doesn't have Galakrond. I lied. I'm sorry, didn't mean to. So the deck works exactly how you would imagine Shudderwock to work. You play cards, play Shudderwock, close out the game. Due to Lothar being really annoying, your opponent can't clear the board. Because of Mutinous, which is also not... Why is Mutinous in here? Like, I was thinking, I prepared well, and there's like Dirty Red and Mutinous. Where's Mutinous? Whatever. Imagine the card would be in here. You had multiple ways to counter your opponent. Also, which is very important, because you always have a quest, which is also not in here. What is this deck list? Okay, if I were to play this deck, okay, I would put in a quest, put in Mutinous, put in some memes, and Yogg. So you should do that too, and then also wonder why you keep on losing. But if you want to win, play the deck list that is on screen. That's pretty good. Second last class, but my personal favorite. It's Warlock, it's Darkglare Warlock, yay. So we had Stealer of Swords last month, and now it's banned in Wild. So what do you do if something is banned? You go back to the other deck that is tier 1, Darkglare. For the past year, this is just good, and you can play it. I don't know what to say, they just don't nerf this. Thank you, Blizzard. Here's how it works. When you play Darkglare, every single time you take damage, you refresh 1 mana crystal. Because of all the cards in your deck that deal damage, you don't pay mana for anything. Then because of the giants and the flash giants, you know, Molten and Flash, they cost 0 mana. You play those, play cards the opponent can't play any spells, and then you win. Is that fun? Kinda. Here's one problem though. It's hard to pilot. Like, in all honesty, I don't know when to go in and when not. But that's just, you know, my fault. If you know how to play it, keep on playing it, and you easily get to legend. If you don't know how to play it, then do different plays than you usually do. Maybe that works for you. And for the last class, Warrior, it's Dead Man's Hand Warrior. Which is weird, because you usually don't see it. Hear me out on this one, because you do have double Dirty Red and a ton of armor gain by playing Risky Skipper, into Armorsmith, into anything else that gives you armor. This is really defensive. You play against Flamewaker Mage, you can out-armor them. You play against any combo, whether it's Druid, it's Priest, anything like that, you have Dirty Red. You want to actually summon stuff, you have the Ogre Brute. Is it called Ogre Brute? I think it is. You also have Crush. You have Crush in here. Also it's called Blood Boil Brute. Close. You have Overlord Sourfang. In short, you get a bunch of stuff that is good for like any situation that you face. If you also hate mages, like I do, include the cards that steal or destroy secrets. So maybe Eater of Secrets, maybe the 3/4, I think, Horde Operative that copies the opponent's secrets. Anything like that, because all you gotta do is draw your deck and be annoying. And you can do that by getting a lot of armor every single turn until you win. And with that being said, those are the 10 decks, 1 per class, that I would personally recommend playing. Keep in mind, you don't need to have every single legendary card outside of like Genmbaku for those style of decks. In most cases, you can replace legendaries with other cards with a similar effect, or with other like tech cards or combo cards. Like, imagine you only ever face Priest, and it's Big Priest. Then why not just uninstall the game, you know? That's the smartest play you could do there. Or you face Token Druid, include more ward clears. You know, just adapt your deck. Now, my name is Person, and I have a daily channel to which I upload again for the past week or so, called Solum Daily. So if you want to check that out, link is over here. If you want to see some tips to get to Legend, link is over here. Has been a good day.
How do I subscribe? I'll just click a video and then subscribe.
Today we're doing the Warpath 10 Draw Challenge. The rules are simple. Whoever has the...
Alright, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go... Oh, wait, now I have to go back to that video. Oops. Go back. Was it this one? No. Oh no, where'd the video go?
Greetings everyone, Slizzle466 here, and in today's video we're looking at some of the best United in
Oh
Stormwind
no,
wild
I lost
decks
the video.
to climb with. We start off with Demon Hunter.
I think there's a way to go to like the history or something.
The odd Demon Hunter builds we've seen in the past. However,
okay, there we go.
If you want to reach Legend and Wild or whatever rank you would like to be, those are the decks.
Alright, let's download these decks and then start playing.